Hello, everybody! It's time for another exciting episode of Sheila Plays Daggerfall. Actually, this is me escaping from Privateer's Hold, the dungeon which you start in Daggerfall. Daggerfall is a departure from most of the Elder Scrolls games in that you do not start out in prison. In fact, you were doing a quest for the Emperor of all of Tamriel, Uriel Septim VII. But your boat gets shipwrecked and you end up in this here cave, and there's some bones and looks like a tree that fell over, and I assume I built that fire. I don't think the bandits in this place would be that hospitable for me. So here's my character. Custom created a crusader. We're not going to go into a lot of jibber jabber about her. Looking at my controls. But you would not believe what an epic flustercluck it has been to get this thing going today. Last night I had disconnected my headset for a while and reconnected it this morning. And little did I know it was not completely connected. And so the sound of my voice was coming through either not at all or extremely muffled. Anyway, this is one of the first rooms you enter. There's a rat in here. Hey rat, how's it going? Oh, you're dead. Okay. Let me pick up this treasure. You'll have to excuse me if I don't indulge in a lot of banter or general goofiness. It's because this is the fourth time I've recorded this fucking thing. I'm a little annoyed, but maybe that'll pass and I'll start being my usual silly self. So we come down this hall and here's Mr. Bat. Hey, Bat. Hey. You're dead too. And we save the game constantly because, there is shit in here that would just one-shot you. It's like, you die your ass off in one hit. And this is one of those places, actually. There is a imp in here, and he's gonna try to kick my ass. Here he is. Die. Oh, I almost died. Die! Oh, he's dead. Okay, good. Now, I accidentally deleted the audio track to this, and I'm just going to let that stand because I'm not worried about it. Big deal. There's going to be one place where the audio sort of matters, but I'll explain what the deal is with that when we get to it, because I just do not feel like starting this motherfucker again, okay? We are done. So, save the game again. And we're going to rest. I said we're going to rest. I said we're going to rest, not Tourette's. I'm starting to feel like I have Tourette's with all the swearing I've been doing today. Earlier I dissolved into incoherent anguish, but it was amused anguish and I was laughing while I was doing it. So, it's all good. Okay, so in here we have a rat. He's going to come out and say hi. Oh, hi, rat. And I'm going to fail my ass off at killing him because I wasn't turned the right way. And here you see one of the more charming quirks of Daggerfall, the decor. I don't know if those statues are hand-placed as part of this particular room module. The dungeons in Daggerfall are procedurally generated, which means that the game is given certain parameters to work with, like don't make too many dead ends, or if you have a staircase, it has to lead either up to something or down to something. It can't just lead into open air, things like that. But these are modules that are assembled by the computer with a few exceptions, this dungeon being one of the exceptions. So I'm just kind of rambling now, wondering if those statues were hand-placed or computer-placed, and hey, here's a thief. She's dead. Gonna grab her stuff. Hopefully. And we grab her stuff. Okay, great. Well, I suppose I really can't be too pissed about this whole debacle because I've gotten plenty of practice. As you can tell, I probably sound more confident. I'm louder. I'm more energetic. And shit! What the hell, Daggerfall? What the hell? What in the fried hell are those? I mean, okay, I know there's severed heads, but ah, cold. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. But yeah, seriously, Daggerfall is not playing kids. It wasn't until Bethesda discovered that kids were starting to play the Elder Scrolls games more that they started censoring themselves. And there's not really a lot of sex in the game per se. There's some pretty sexy books about Queen Berenzia, which got seriously nerfed in Morrowind. And we have a bat in the wall. Bat, get out of the wall. You do not belong in the wall. You are a bat. Die. I said die. Oh, thank you. But yeah, and they really started censoring a lot of the sexier stuff, like the true story of Berenzia, and they dummied out all the nudity and things like that. And oh, of course, we'll keep all the violence. You know, nothing wrong with that. The guy dying his ass off, we'll show that. But some prostituting it in, nah, that's bad. That's bad, you know. Anyway, we have an archer in here, and he is an archer, although he has no bow and no arrows, and he's trying to stab me with his sword and show me his butt while he's running away. Die! God, just okay, good. So yeah, it's kind of irritating though, because I had all this really cool banter earlier and some really lame, lowbrow jokes. Some information about Daggerfall in general for people who have never played, and I might or might not include some of that this time around. It's just going to depend on what it occurs to me to say at any given time. Save the game again. Now I want to get the fuck out of here. So you go through this door, and there's this big open chamber. And the first time I walked in here 20 years ago, I was like, ooh, this is cool. Awesome. And you see those stairs. Those are stairs. Those are stairs straight ahead after I get out of my keys sheet here. Enemies nearby. Up there is a rather infamous enemy that those of you who have played know who it is. Meantime, we're just going to come over here. We're going to rest after I shut this door. I'm going to rest. Oh, or not. Enemies nearby. So we're going to move 10 feet away and rest again, and sure enough it works, because that's just how Daggerfall rolls. Yay! I'm healed. Praise Jesus, it's a miracle. So we come up here to these stairs, and this is the part where, if you remember earlier, I was saying because of the audio I would have to stop and explain something to you. You'll see in a moment that this enemy is going to come down the stairs. Now, that is a skeleton, as you can see. But what you cannot hear is he is making this most god-awful roaring sound the whole fucking time he's attacking me. Think about it. He's a skeleton. He doesn't have lungs. He doesn't have vocal cords. How in the fuck is he yelling at me? Seriously, come on. Oh, Bethesda, don't ever change. So come out here and rest again. You'll notice I do a lot of healing and resting and saving my game in Daggerfall, and that is because I am paranoid. I have gotten all the way through a dungeon once that was very difficult, forgetting to save, forgot to save, got my ass killed, had to do the whole thing over again, and dungeons in Daggerfall, they are not nice. They do not hold your hand. They do not play well with others. They will fucking eat you alive if you let them. So we come in here, and it's pretty empty except for the treasure on the table. That treasure on the table is always there, whether you've played the game one time or 50 times. And here's where I am going to stop and explain something to you. That thing we just picked up was nymph hair, which is an ingredient for a potion. Daggerfall does not let you make your own potions. you have to go to someone in the Mages Guild or one of the temples, and I think maybe the Dark Brotherhood also have potion makers. You give them the ingredients, and they make the potion for you. Hey, Orc! Oh, you're dead. Oh, that was fast. So pick up his stuff. We pick up his stuff. There we go. Now, you'll notice that when I tried to pick up that silver helm, it said your class prohibits you from using this item. And that's because technically, even though it's all shiny and silvery, it's actually a leather helm. And my character is forbidden from using leather armor. She's a crusader, and for role playing reasons, I decided that as a crusader, she would not deign to wear such lowly armor. Bones! Bones! Look at the bones! Oh, Orc, what were you doing in here? My gosh. So we come back out, go up here, come over here, and we go through this door. It's a thief. It's a dead thief. And we take her stuff. She doesn't need it. What the hell? Okay, so we take her stuff. I'm really trying not to get overburdened here by grabbing every last thing that comes around. And that's because Daggerfall, unlike Fallout 3 and Skyrim, will not let you budge so much as an inch if you're even a little bit over your encumbrance. And it's kind of like all or nothing with these games, I swear. Uh, so I just grabbed that treasure that was in there, which wasn't very much. You know, corpses really aren't known for being wealthy. And we come in here. Now, you can't hear it, of course, but there's a lot of carrying on behind that door. And that's because there is a bear in there. Yes, there's a bear in a 10 by 10 room. It is a bear. It is now a dead bear in a 10 by 10 room. But what in the world? What's Bethesda thinking? I mean, did they have this little scenario in their head with the bandits saying, hey, you know what? This room, you know what it could really use? It could use a bear. Let's get a live bear and shove it in this room. That, oh, wow, that's perfect, old friend. Yeah, let's get right on that. You know? I don't know. I don't know. But, yeah, the bat. That bat still startles me. Every time I record this video, that bat comes out of nowhere. And, okay, I know the obvious joke is obviously it came from hell. But the point is, it came out of nowhere, startled the crap out of me, and there's nothing in that closet. Continuing onward. Ah, I'm dead. That was my first and only death getting out of this dungeon. I know I just created a spoiler there, but I didn't die again the whole time. And guess what? I'm not re-recording this. Deal with your spoiler, kids. Just deal with it. This isn't Star Wars. God knows it's not Star Wars. So, load the game. There's the dead bear again. Hey, buddy. Come over this way. Yep, making sure he's dead. Come through here. Through here again. Hey, bat. Kill him again. Guess what else I do again? No, go on. Guess. Oh, okay, this is new. I leveled up. And the reason I chuck all her points, all 4 of them, into intelligence is I'm hoping that it'll be easier for her to cast spells now. So we exit. We exit. Seriously, me, what the hell was I doing? Oh, there we go. Save the game. Nope, not over that. We don't want to save over that. Now we ponder life and death, staring at the dead bat, before coming into the still empty room, and I'm sure there has to be some kind of nihilistic thing going on there, but I'm not sure what it is. And we're going to save and rest again because, I mean, that imp owned my ass the first time, And I don't want to die my ass off again in here, so we save. And we rest. Hey, buddy. Hey, remember me? Yeah, yeah, I'm back. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, come on. Waste your spells. You know you want to. Waste them. Oh, yeah. Yeah! Now you die. Die. Good. Good imp. Yay! And yes, I just teabagged the imp. Okay, so we have this circle of skulls. That's not creepy at all. Now, you see that podium just right next to my dagger there in the screen? Come over here to this podium, and we look over there at the bookshelves. Now watch. Click the podium. Bookshelves open up. Boom. And there's treasure in there. So I guess in this episode we can indeed expect great treasures there. Grab that, grab the crappy arrows and the feather. Now, look over here. You would expect weapons there based on what was there, but I get gold and a flower. And now I can't pick up anything off those shelves. There's nothing there. Those are just there to look good. And apparently hide that treasure as well. Do 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 do.